Story time. There lived a very hardworking hunter married to a beautiful woman. Whenever he go on his hunting, any meal he caught, he will sell part of it and keeps part at home for home consumption. One day, the hunter woke up so happy and excited. He said to himself, I'm so happy and excited today, and I have a wish. He called on his wife. He said, My dear wife, I'm so happy today, but I want you to do something for me. I want you to prepare me my best meal as dinner. If I return back from my hunting today, I want to take my best meal. And I want you to please make use of the remaining 8 pieces of meat that is left in the meat cage. The wife said, My dear husband, your wish is my command. Of course, I'm going to prepare you your best meal. I know your best meal is pounded yam, and I promise you that I'll make it very smooth, accompanied with a very delicious soup. And the hunter thanked her and said, That is very kind of you. I know you have been a good wife. Now it is time for me to go to the bush for my hunting. And the wife, as usual, tell her, I wish you good luck in the hunting process. And the hunter left. As promised, the wife prepared the food before the arrival of the hunter. Few minutes before the hunter will arrive, she has already laid mats and placed the food on the mats, awaiting the arrival of her dear husband. When the husband came, she welcomed him joyfully and said, My dear husband, your food is ready. And she led him to where the food is. The hunter joyfully sit down, opened his pounded yam and said, This looks so yummy. And he went and opened the soup. To his surprise, there is no meat inside the soup. He was surprised. What happened? He called on his wife, My dear wife, there's no meat in this soup, or do you serve the meat separately that you haven't bring it for me? The wife said, No, my dear husband, there is no meat. No more meat in the soup. That is why I serve you an empty soup. The hunter said, How come about the 8 pieces of meat that is left in the meat cage? You didn't make use of it? The wife said, My dear husband, yes, it was 8 pieces of meat that was left. But as at now, when I serve you your food, the meat has finished. What happened is that in the afternoon, I told you that it's beans I want to eat. When I cook beans, I took 2 out of the 8 meat to serve myself, and I ate it with the beans. The husband said, Okay, it's remaining 6 pieces. And I said, Okay. When the yam done, I wanted to pound the pounded yam. I took 2 pieces of meat to eat the yam. The husband said, Okay, it's remaining 4 pieces of meat. And when I pounded the yam finish, I took 2 to eat my own portion of the pounded yam. The husband said, Okay, remaining 2 pieces of meat. Then what happened to the remaining 2 pieces of meat? He said, Then a stranger was passing by, and the daughter was crying. And I felt so bad for her daughter. I called the woman. I gave her daughter 1 meat. And I don't expect the daughter should be eating meat and the mother will be watching. So I gave the remaining 1 meat to the mother. The hunter was surprised at the heart of his wife. He was so disappointed. In fact, that has turned his happy day to a sad day for him.